Hello and welcome back to the Pet Turn channel. Well, what a response we got from our robot hosting video that we did the other day. The PT100 did an outstanding job and we got letters from the four corners of the globe. Comments have been streaming in about it. Some are very positive and some are very negative, but I thought he did a pretty good job for a robot, especially that cost $1.8 million, so you'd expect a good result from that. But we do have a couple of letters, just a couple I'll read out. This one is from Bluebell and she's in the Bahamas. Bluebell says the PT100 was part of a plot by sources unknown to eventually replace humans with machines. You, in the name of all that is holy, must destroy this abomination before it is too late. P.S. The Pet Turn channel is the best thing on YouTube. God bless. Wow, Bluebell. I'm not too sure about that, although I do have the PT100 locked and chained, just in case he gets any ideas, you know, in the middle of the night, perhaps killing me. So he's locked away safely. I'm not sure what everyone else is going to do with their robots. Is there an on and off switch going to be provided on robots that look like humans? Can we go up behind them when they get a bit out of sync or a bit aggressive? Can we just sneak up behind them and flick that little switch and let them sit for a while like you do when your computer plays up? You just turn it off for a while, as they tell you, and then turn it back on and everything's great. What's going to happen? I don't know. But as I said, the PT100 is chained in a like a coffin-like crypt, and there's no way he can get out without human intervention. So thanks, Bluebell, for your letter, but I think we're going to be okay for the short term, at least. But keep your eyes peeled, folks. Anything could happen. Now, the next letter I got, it was from Eccles, and Eccles is from Panama, and we've got loads of fans in Panama. Hello to everyone in Panama. Keep watching the Pet Turn channel. And he says, your robot host was a flop. He was just as stupid and as ugly and boring as you are. For God's sake, show some poltergeist or ghost videos or I'll be de-subscribing. Well, Eccles, as a matter of fact, I have said in the past that I'm not going to slip down that greasy slope of putting stupid haunted videos on here so that people can look at it and see what's happening. You know, the cups might move or a door might swing open or you know, the couch will move a little bit or the chandelier will shake. Or they'll get some of those little machines that go beep, 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 beep when there's supposed to be a spirit. I won't be doing it. But having said that, I'm going to just shoot a little one tonight in the darkness for publication on here on the Pet Turn channel, just to satisfy those few people that are after haunting or ghost videos. I know the ratings go up when they do it, but I'm not going to make it permanent, as I said. This is a family show, a well-loved family show, and we won't be showing too many ghost or poltergeist videos. Now, people have been asking, Johnny, what did you do on your day off when the PT100 was running the show? Well, I said I stayed around for a little while. That was all under control from the boys from Boyd Electronics. They were sort of in charge. I was just standing around like a stale bottle of water, and I thought I may as well go out and do something. Now, it's little known that I'm pretty adventurous, and I do a lot of, high-risk sports and that sort of thing. So I thought I'd go and have a bit of a parachute. I do skydiving most mornings before I come to work. It refreshes me and gets me ready for the day. So I took a camera along, and here's a little bit of me doing some skydiving. Yeah, a bit of skydiving there. And, of course, being a very keen surfer and semi-pro in my younger days, I hit the beach down here at Surfers, pushed some kids out of the road, and, in their little floaties and that, said, get out of the way, I'm going to have a surf. And I waited for some big waves to come in. And here's me having a bit of a go. Even though I haven't surfed professionally for about 30 years, here's me hitting the waves. And now it's time for our prophecies from our man in Nepal, Swami. He does biscuit prophecies, and by golly, they've been popular and accurate too. I contacted him last night in the wee small hours of the morning, and this is how it went. Swami, are you there, Swami? Come in. Yeah. Yes, I've got you now, Swami. Now, do your prophecy on your biscuits. Thank you. Oh, that looks a very intriguing one, Swami. Now, please do your interpretation. Oh, Swami, that's a beauty. Beautiful. I'm sure that's going to be emotionally charge a lot of our listeners. They're probably all in tears at the moment. But thank you. Yes. Until next time. Pardon? Yes. The money. Yes. There was $100,000 put into your account last week, Swami. Yes, it'll be there. Have a good look for it. Have a good look at the $100,000 put in your account. But I'll be in contact in the next few days for another prophecy. Okay, Swami. Good. Okay. Shalom. Well, what about that? I hope it's that prophecy has hit an emotional nerve, and there are a lot of distraught people out there, because that's what it's all about. And we'll wait for Swami's next prophecy in a couple of days. Now, you may remember Jonesy, good old Jonesy. I used to go surfing with Jonesy, and we were part of the three amigos in surfing circles. Jonesy sent us some videos the other day highlighting his new business that was Wild Animal Tours with a Difference. He will set up a potentially dangerous situation, get the client involved who thinks he's going to be killed, eaten, squashed or something, and in the end it's just a tame old elephant or a tame old buffalo or tiger, one of those ones you can put inside and you can feed peanuts and all that too. He sent another video. He sent one of Blossom, his rhino that he's had for about 20 years. She's tame as hell, and this is a setup. He took a whole group of people, Americans of course. They paid $100,000 to get into a car and go in a supposedly dangerous area where there were supposedly dangerous rhinos. Well, old Blossom was waiting there, and they drove in their little safari car, and Blossom put on a great act. She was belting things around and pushing the car and everything, but little did the people know, in their terror, that Blossom was just a plain old tame rhino that you could pat and scratch behind the ears. Laugh! It was funny. You have a look at this. They're in no danger at all. That was just old Blossom. Now, part of the money, the $100,000 US that they paid, of course, goes to the cost of the vehicle, which is wrecked. Let's face it, she bloody wrecked it. But had anyone fallen out or whatever, and been in sheer terror of their life from a raging rhino, Blossom probably would have gone over and licked him. So that's the story. We wait for more videos from Jonesy and his new business. I think it's great. He was just a bum, and now he's come out the other end a successful businessman. So good on you, Jonesy. Now, today's pet tune is about Clancy. Who's Clancy, you might say? Well, Clancy is a pussycat, and Clancy was going to be shown the real world. Her owner, the client, was determined that Clancy was going to go out into the world as a cat on a lead. Now, I've seen cats on leads before and they look pretty bloody miserable as far as I'm concerned, but the client was pretty keen to do so. She got Clancy a harness from the pet shop, probably cost her $140 or something stupid. She put the harness on Clancy and had to drag poor old Clancy out the door, who was scratching like in those Looney Tunes cartoons, scratching on the floor, not wanting to be taken outside. And I can imagine she would be terrified. Who isn't? I'm terrified every time I bloody go out there. So Clancy, she was terrified. But the client dragged her along, dragged her up the footpath. Clancy didn't like it at all. The client kept on with this for a couple of weeks. Nothing changed. And in the end, the harness was hung up and Clancy was left alone to her own devices around the house. Now, the client wanted a pet tune to celebrate this amazing month they put in, and a comical record of Clancy being dragged up the street in an effort to get her outside. So here it comes. Yeah, good old Clancy. She didn't like it at all. She didn't want to go outside. I know the feeling. Pet tune management around here want me to go out more often. And I say to pet tune management, I'm not going out there. It's bloody dangerous. And so I stay in here in the pet tune studios with all my wonderful workers who have been introduced to over the last few weeks. They're all still here. They're all working their bloody guts out for us. And I want to stay in here with them. We have great fun. So I understand Clancy's point of view very, very well. Now, that's about it for the Pet Tune channel today. I hope you've enjoyed it. There will be some times when the PT100 may have to come in and take over, but they should be very, very rare because, frankly, I don't want to lose my spot as the #1 Pet Tune channel host. So until then, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from everyone here at the Pet Tune Studios. Goodbye.